I'll introduce you. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
Strategic targets shown on this map included the weather significantly affected day and night activity in the past 24 hours. One group of combat aircraft flew and further 3 were cancelled due to the weather. Tomahawk cruise missiles were also launched from United States of America and vessels and from United Kingdom vessels.
I think we can say right now that it's our belief that this air operation is being effective, and that in the last 2 weeks we have inflicted a hell of a lot of damage, quite frankly, on the Yugoslav armed forces. The integrated air defense system, while still there, has lost its central direction. We calculate that about half of the MiG-29s of the Yugoslav Air Force have been destroyed or incapacitated. 2 of the 3 major army headquarters have been taken out. 50% of the fuel stocks have been destroyed, and it's increasingly difficult for Yugoslav army units to move the remaining fuel stocks around to get them into the units in the field. We have hit the command, control, communications and intelligence system very hard indeed. We've destroyed a lot of equipment, a lot of vehicles on the ground, thereby decreasing the mobility of those forces. We've hit the lines of communications, particularly bridges, making reinforcements and resupply increasingly difficult. And we think that we've severely damaged about 150 major targets, without counting all of the minor ones. The VJ and MUP units are essentially static. They are hiding themselves because obviously they now have to contend with the serious risk of attacks from NATO. They're feeling the pressure. They're off the main roads and seeking smaller roads now for their operations. And of course they are running out of fuel. It's not good news that they're still there, but it is good news that they're finding it increasingly difficult to operate. If anything, and I read the polls virtually every day, there's been a hardening of public opinion, particularly in the wake of the terrible scenes of humanitarian suffering and the refugees. In fact, if so many people are calling for the dispatch of ground troops, it suggests that they want us to do everything that's in our power as allies to put a stop to this, and are willing to contemplate all measures.
I think I'd like you to get back to the Skrilia village.
3 o'clock, so I wish you a very pleasant... Thank you. 5 o'clock, let me correct myself. 5 o'clock, of course. Thank you very much, sir.